Hello students, good morning. Myself Mandeep Singh. Today we will start our new chapter, chapter number 6, United Nations and its organization, 12th class, political science. Before starting the chapter, I would like to share one video with you. So let's see the video beta. And the beta we have seen in the video that how much destruction caused by the Second World War. है ना buildings has been destroyed, roads has been destroyed. Okay, so do you think these kind of wars should be occurred in the future? No, है ना nobody wants to be war like Second World War in the future. So to reduce the threat of a Third World War, all the countries initiated to frame one organization that is called United Nations. Okay, so now you see the screen. On the screen there is a one logo. Okay, that logo itself signify the you can say aim of United Nations. Okay, so in the center there is a world map beta. Okay, and the world map is covered with two olive branches. These are the olive branches. Okay, olive is the name of a tree which we called jatun. Okay, so in Christianity it is believed that olive branches reflect the peace. Okay, so the logo of United Nations itself signify the peace in the world. Okay, so we can say that from the logo it has been clear that the main aim of the UNO is to create or to establish peace in the whole world. Students, now we'll try to understand why we need these kind of international organization. International organization help the nations to cooperate on the matter concerning on the peace. As we have seen in the video, international organization helps to create reduce the chances of war on the earth. Okay, they also provide a platform to talk between the two conflicted countries. Here we can take the example of India and Pakistan. We have some border issues, we have conflict over the Kashmir issue. Okay, so here international organization helps to negotiate between these two conflicted countries. Same we can take the example of India and Pakistan, and India and China, and Israel and Palestine. There are many countries in the world who have some dispute between them. Okay, so international organization helps to reduce the chances of war between two countries and create the atmosphere of negotiation. Okay, it is well said here about international organization that jaw is better than war means it is better to talk with the conflicted country rather than we choose the path of a war. Okay, this is the first reason. Now the second, that is also the most important reason why we need international organization. Okay, there are some issues which can't be dealt alone by a single country, like the issue of pollution, the issue of pandemic, okay, the issue of terrorism. Okay, so on these kind of issues we need to cooperate with each other. You can take the example of global warming. Global warming is a international issue. No single country is responsible for it, है ना. It occurred due to the carbon emission in the atmosphere, है ना, due to the rapid industrialization growth. So we need to cooperate to slow down the speed of global warming, है ना. It is estimated that in the coming 50 years the earth temperature will increase by 2 degrees Celsius. ठीक है, it is very dangerous sign. So here the responsibility of every country to cooperate with each other to reduce the pollution on the earth. We have to share the latest technology with each other to reduce the pollution. ठीक है. Second example we can take the latest, है ना, the pandemic is going on, that is COVID-19, है ना. Here also if we want to uh, stop this pandemic, ठीक है, if we want to you can say recover from this pandemic, we need to cooperate with each other, na. Here the UN chief is calling to share the vaccine with each other so that we can save the humanity. Okay. Same India and Russia is talking with each other, cooperating with each other to reduce the chances of death, okay, due to the COVID-19, है ना. There are some other organizations like G20, है ना, G7, G5, है ना, all are cooperating, है ना, all are working together to come out from this dangerous disease, है ना. तो now this is the one side of the coin. ठीक है. There is another side of this coin. Okay. We are saying that we are creating atmosphere of negotiation between two countries, है ना. The international organization helping to cooperate with each other. But here the question is that who will cooperate and up to what extent a country will cooperate with each other, है ना. We are saying we need cooperation, ठीक है. We are arranging the meetings to solve the problems, but we are not ready to step back, है ना, to find out the solid solution. Okay. Here we can take the example of Kashmir dispute, है ना. United Nations here fails to give any solid solution, ठीक है. Both the countries are fighting with each other from 1947. Okay. Nobody is agreed to step back, है ना. Pakistan is saying the Kashmir is his territory and India is claiming the Kashmir is his territory. Okay. Same we can take the example of two African countries, Somalia and Rwanda. Here two races are fighting with each other and millions of people died, है ना. तो here also UNO fails to give any solid solutions. ठीक है. Same we can take the example of Israel and Palestine. ठीक है. They both countries are fighting from approximately 1948. Okay. Same we can take the example of Iraq and USA. Na? USA attacked on the Iraq by saying that the Iraq is threat for the world. Na? Iraq is threat for the peace. Okay. Here in the cartoon you can see how the UN secretary is afraiding from the USA president. It shows that we need to make UNO more powerful. How the powerful country like USA is dominating over the UNO. ठीक है. In if we talk the Iraqi invasion of USA, so USA took unilateral action. Here UNO refused to give support to USA, but USA attacked on the Iraq by refusing to the UNO's decisions. Okay. Here we need to make the UNO more powerful. We can see how the civilian of Iraq was died in that war. Na? Iraq was totally destroyed by the US military. Okay? It is not a rightful decision. Okay? It is, you can say, the rich countries are dominating to the poor countries. So this is the drawback of UNO. Okay? So here we need to make more powerful to international organizations like UNO. So, students, we have discussed that there are some positive effect as well as there are some drawbacks of UNO. Okay, why we need these kind of organizations to create peace in the world, to deal with the international issues, but we have seen the another side of this coin also. Okay, how the powerful countries are dominating the decisions of UNO. Okay, UNO fails to give any solid solution. Okay, so we need to make more powerful to the UNO. Okay, I hope you understand why we need the international organization and what we have to do to make more powerful to these kind of international organization. Thank you, have a nice day.